The rain falls hard tonight. It hammers the neon streets of Sector 4. You pull your trench coat tight. The damp cold seeks your bones. But you are not here for comfort. You chase a phantom memory. Someone stole a thought. It happens more than people admit. In this colony, your mind is a vault, and someone just cracked a safe. You watch the puddles ripple. They reflect the holographic ads above. Buy a new dream. Sell your old fear. That is the slogan. You prefer the real world. Even if it is wet and gritty, your scanner hums in your pocket. It picked up a trace signal here, a residue of neural static. The thief was sloppy, or maybe they wanted you to follow. You turn down a narrow alley. Steam rises from the vents. It smells of ozone and old frying oil. This is where the signal leads, a dead end with a flickering light. You inspect the brickwork. There is nothing there, just whetstone. But your gut says otherwise. You trust your gut more than the scanner. You close your eyes. You listen to the city breathe. The archive waits for you uptown. You enter the massive doors. The air inside is dry and stale. Dust motes dance in the harsh lights. This place holds the history of our world. Every record, every public thought. It is a graveyard of data. You walk to the main console. The keys clack under your fingers. You search for the missing file. Old records whisper to you. You hear them through the neural link. Voices of the dead, echoes of the past. It can drive a person mad. You focus on the rhythm, a faint pulse in the noise. It hints at a hidden key. Someone erased the index, but they left a ghost behind. You isolate the frequency. It sounds like a heartbeat. The librarian watches you. He is a droid with a cracked face. He does not like visitors. You ignore his optical glare. You have a job to do. The rhythm leads to a restricted sector. Section 9. Military history. That is where the theft happened. You pull the data drive. It is warm to the touch. The thief was here recently. Very recently. You look at your badge. It glows with a soft blue light. It carries the weight of duty and a fair amount of doubt. You took an oath years ago to protect every mind in the colony. It sounded noble then. Now it feels like a burden. Minds are messy things. They hide secrets that should stay hidden, but you promise to keep them safe. You rub your thumb over the metal star. It is scratched and worn, just like you. You remember your first case, a simple data retrieval. This is different. This is a violation of self. If memories are not safe, then nothing is. You holster the badge. The doubt lingers, but the duty remains. You have to find this thief before they strike again. The council hall is up next. You walk into the grand chamber. It is usually loud with debate. Today, it is silent. The air feels heavy. You approach the central podium. A glass case stands empty. A fragment of a soldier's mind was there. A hero from the Great War. His memory of the final battle. Now it is gone. Its absence leaves a cold void. You can feel the gap in the room. The council members look at you. Their eyes are full of fear. They know what this means. If a hero's memory can be stolen, then no one is safe. You scan the empty case. No fingerprints. No forced entry. It was an inside job, or a ghost. You ask the head counselor a question. Who had access? She hesitates. Her eyes dart to the side. She is hiding something. You press her. She admits a technician was here. A new hire. No background check. Typical bureaucracy. You shake your head. They invited the wolf in. Now the sheep are missing. You leave the hall. The silence follows you. You head to the shadow market. It is the belly of the city. Stalls are jammed together tight. The crowd moves like a river. You slip through the press of bodies. The air smells thick. Spices mix with sweat and fear. Vendors shout their wares. Illegal mods, stolen codes, and secrets. You are here for the secrets. You stop by a food stall. The vendor sells grilled lizard on a stick. It smells better than it looks. You ask him about the technician. He plays dumb. You slide a credit chip across the counter. His memory suddenly improves. He points to the lower levels, the dark zone, where the law does not go. You thank him. You do not buy the lizard. You descend into the gloom. The lights are dim here. The people are shadows. You keep your hand near your blaster. A contact of yours lives here, a data broker named Silk. He knows everyone, and everyone owes him. You find his shop. It is a hole in the wall, literally. You duck inside. Silk is waiting. Silk smiles at you. His teeth are silver. He asks if you want a drink. You decline. The last drink here tasted like fuel. You ask about the memory thief. His smile fades. He looks nervous. That is new. Silk is never nervous. He whispers a name. The Elder Ones. You freeze. That name is a myth. Or so you thought. The Elder Ones are ancient. They live in a deep core, below the shadow market, below everything. You take the freight elevator down. It groans and shakes. You descend for 10 minutes. The air gets hot. Gravity feels heavy. The doors open. You step into a cavern. It is lit by glowing fungi. The Elder Ones sit in a circle. They are tall and thin. Their skin is gray like ash. Their eyes hold galaxies of knowledge. You approach them slowly. Respect is currency here. You ask about the thief. One of them stands. He towers over you. He speaks in a low rumble. He tells of a memory bender. This thief bends memory like glass. They do not just steal. They reshape. They change the past. The Elder points a long finger. He shows you a vision. A figure in a cloak, moving through walls, ignoring physics. This is no ordinary criminal. This is a master. You thank the Elder. You back away slowly. You do not turn your back. You return to the surface. The night air feels good. You take a breath. Then you hear it. A hum above the rooftops. You look up. A drone glides silently. It is a night stalker, a military hunter. Its lights flash red. It is searching for the stolen echo. And it found you. You dive behind a dumpster. A laser blast scorches the pavement. The smell of burnt trash fills your nose. Lovely. You draw your weapon. The drone circles back. It moves with eerie grace. It predicts your movement. You roll to the left. Another blast hits where you were. This thing is good. Too good. You spot a fire escape. You make a run for it. The drone tracks you. You fire a shot. It glances off the armor. You need a better angle. We climb the metal stairs. The drone rises to meet you. You wait for the red eye to flash. You aim. You fire. The shot hits the sensor. The drone spins and crashes. You climb down to the wreck. Smoke rises from the metal. The drone is dead, but its memory is not. You pry open the chassis. A hollow panel flickers inside. It is broken, but a code is etched on the chip. You scan it. It is a coordinate. It points to the outer rim, the edge of the map. Decoding it pulls a thread. You sit on the wet ground. Your tool works the numbers. It is a complex cipher, military grade. The thief has friends in high places, or they are ex-military. The code resolves. It is a location, a star station, abandoned for years, or so the records say. You stand up, your knees crack. You're getting too old for this. But the chase is on. You head to the spaceport. Your ship is waiting. It's an old hauler, not pretty, but it's fast. You punch in the coordinates. The nav computer complains. It doesn't like the outer rim. You tell it to hush. You strap in. The engines roar to life. You blast off. The city shrinks below you. The neon lights become a blur. You break the atmosphere. The stars greet you. They are cold and distant. You set a course for the wormhole. It's the only way to the rim. It's a dangerous shortcut, but you have no time to waste. You reach the star rift. It's a scar in space. A wormhole left by the war. It swirls with purple light. You steer the ship into the maw. The turbulence hits you. The ship shudders. The darkness outside hums. You hear voices. Forgotten transmissions from the war. They cry for help. You grip the controls. You focus on the exit. The voices try to distract you. They whisper your name. They know your secrets. You grit your teeth. You fly through the chaos. The exit appears. A circle of calm starlight. You punch the thrusters. The ship shoots out. You're in the outer rim. The silence is sudden and welcome. The station floats ahead. It looks like a dead beast, dark and drifting. You scan for life signs. Nothing. But the energy signature is high. Someone is home. You dock at the airlock. The clamps engage with a clang. You grab your gear. You cycle the airlock. The door opens. The air is cold. This is the memory vault. Ancient servers line the walls. They tower like skyscrapers. They store the colony's conscience. Millions of memories, all archived here. Guards stand in the hall. They are statues of alloy, combat droids. They seem dormant. You creep past them, you hold your breath. One sound could wake them. You reach the central chamber. The hum of servers is loud here. A figure stands at the console. They are working fast. It is the thief. They wear a long cloak. You raise your weapon. You tell them to freeze. They stop. They turn around slowly. A smile reveals a truth. It shatters your resolve. The thief is a kid, no older than 20. He looks tired. He holds the memory drive. He tells you he didn't steal it for money. He stole it to show the truth. The hero was no hero. The memory proves it. The soldier committed a crime, a massacre. The council buried it. The kid wants to leak it. You lower your weapon slightly. This changes things. You are a detective. You hunt criminals, but you also hunt the truth. The kid steps forward. He offers you the drive. He says you can check it. You hesitate. If he is right, the council falls. Chaos will rule. If he is lying, you let a thief go. Then the door opens behind you. Footsteps echo on the metal. You turn. It is your partner, Jax. He holds a heady blaster. His eyes are cold as the void. He is not here to help. He demands the drive. He works for the council. He was the leak. The betrayal twists in your gut. Jax was your friend. He tells you to hand it over. He says the colony needs heroes, even fake ones. The truth is too dangerous. He aims at the kid. You step in between. You look at Jax. You ask him if he sleeps well. He sneers. He says he sleeps fine on a pile of credits. He charges his weapon. The situation is bad. You look at the console. The final cipher is active. It is a puzzle of light and sound. It locks the vault. The kid triggered it. If it is not solved, the vault purges. All memories deleted. Jax panic. He needs the data intact. He yells at you to solve it. You look at the lights. It is a pattern, a musical scale. You recognize it. It's an old lullaby, the one the elder ones hummed. You whistle the notes. The lights turn green. The vault unlocks. Jax lowers his guard. He reaches for the drive. You glance at the kid. You nod. It is a gamble. The kid hits a button. The gravity generator reverses. Jax floats up. He flails his arms. You grab the rail. You are ready. You kick off the wall. You tackle Jax in midair. The blaster flies away. You punch him. He hits the ceiling. The kid grabs the drive. He runs for the airlock. You wrestle Jax. He is strong, but you are angry. You pin him to a vent. You pull his gravity boots. He is stuck on the ceiling. You drop to the floor. The gravity normalizes. Jax falls hard. He groans. You cuff him. He spits at you. You tell him to save it for the judge. The sun rises over the planet below. It casts long shadows in the room. You watch the light hit the servers. The truth is out there now. The kid escaped. You let him go. The council will be furious. You do not care. You stand on the edge of collapse. You are tired. You need a coffee. A real one. You drag Jax to the ship. He is silent now. The fight left him. You buckle him in. You set a course for home. The return trip is quiet. You think about the memory. The hero who was a monster. The truth will hurt. But lies are worse. Lies are a cancer. They eat the mind. You land back in the city. The rain has stopped. The air feels cleaner. You hand Jax over to the guards. The honest ones. You go to your office. You sit in your chair. It squeaks. You put your feet up. The news feed scrolls on your screen. A massive leak. The council is in turmoil. The truth is out. The stolen memory returns to its owner. In a way, the public owns it now. They know the history, the real history. Peace settles on the city. It is a fragile peace, but it is real. The galaxy still hums with mysteries, hidden things in the dark. You clean your badge. You are ready. The phone rings. You answer.